Hey everybody, I'm Yutu, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today, we are doing an event. It's called Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures. It has to probably do with our diver friend here and some random woman. So, let's get on it. It's called Water Imp's Conjecture. So, we're going to head into the ocean over here, which I think is, or whatever. The river, or whatever you want to call this little area. Does it actually have a name? I never really, bothered to... That's not important. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Hello. Delaroche?
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't be. But what if there's a chance?
Greetings, miss. Is there something that's bothering you?
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm Delaroche, the representative of the Fontaine Fishing Association. How can I help you?
We received your commission request.
Oh, so you're adventurers. Oh, finally. Someone has heard my prayers.
Paimon could tell you were really bothered by something. Don't worry, you've got two super experienced adventurers right here. We'll take care of anything and everything for you as long as you pay us a little bit of mora.
Oh, you are exactly the helpers I need. See, the problem is that the fish around a fishing spot at Araneus have just all up and vanished recently. They disappeared too quickly for it to have been the work of human anglers. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I had planned to go and investigate the area right away.
But...
Right, but unfortunately, as the representative of the Fishing Association, there are a few other errands that I absolutely have to run. So
you'd like us to investigate the spot for you?
exactly, you're right on the Mora. So I thought I could delegate this work to you. Are you two some kind of prophets?
Yes.
Knowing exactly what I was going to say like that?
Uh-huh.
Or maybe like the oracles you read about in fairy tales?
Nope, we already told you that we're adventurers.
Yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing, that's all.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'll get a good night's sleep knowing the two of you are on the case.
But don't we just need to investigate the missing fish? It really doesn't sound too difficult.
No, you mustn't let your guard down. As the representative of the Fishing Association, I have good reason to believe that the fish have gone missing due to an encounter with the water imps.
Water imps?
Yes, you're both Outlanders, right? Our local fairy tales often speak of a terrifying underwater creature called Thelxie. The story our parents would tell us was always the same. If we went to the water alone, then we'd be snatched away and eaten by a water imp called Thelxie.
Well then.
A child eating water imp? Did they tell you what it looked like?
My father would always describe it as a beautiful, multicolored snake woman, while my mother said it had a handsome face. It's really strange, though, because you'd also hear other people describe it as just a chubby penguin with a deceptive appearance. Even though the tales vary regarding its appearance, everyone agrees that it's really dangerous. It lives in an underwater cave surrounded by pallid bones and uses its sensitive nose to track down lonely children who've lost their way. And once it finds a child, it uses its alluring singing voice to lure them into the water before swallowing them all. Pretty terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds kinda scary. But isn't that pretty normal for a fairy tale?
Yeah.
After all, those kinds of stories are usually made up to help keep children away from danger.
But what if the fairy tale was inspired by a real-life tale? Just like how a water vein always has a source.
Do you have any concrete evidence?
Well, I wouldn't call it evidence per se, but I've heard some rumors lately. They say that someone recently saw a child walk into the water as if he was possessed by something. Doesn't that sound just like he was responding to the call of a water imp?
So you mean someone really got
What the hell are we talking about right now?
It's all hearsay, so it's hard to confirm. But still, they all say this happened on Araneus. That's no laughing matter if you ask me.
Don't you have things to do?
Both the Opera House and the Fountain of Lucine were built there, and the sources of many water veins can be traced to the island as well. Combine that with the mysterious mist, the huge tree with expansive underground roots, and the rumor that the fish-heps on the island can understand human language. Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
Why does Paimon feel like you're pulling our leg? You're just piling on the rumors now. Still, if someone's really been hurt, then we can't just ignore the situation, right, Traveler?
I guess not. We'll check it out.
Oh, marvelous. Then I'll just mark the stretch of water on your map. Don't forget that no matter what, safety always comes first.
Nonsense. Adventure always comes first. Water Imp's Conjecture. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so it's way over there. Alright, whoop. I actually don't have that area. I've been kind of lazy with Genshin lately. I haven't really done much. It's my bad. Wait, oops. I didn't mean to interact with this thing. What's the inscription? It's been scratched out, but can you make out Clear Dew 3? Look, the words here are scratched out too, so we must be hiding something. Clear Dew? What does Clear Dew represent? Crystal Clear Dew? Well, there's still water all over the place. As for the word 3, does that represent 3 drops of water? This is such a headache. Come on, Paimon, let's have some super keen treasure detecting senses. Paimon's done that. Anyway, it says that the answer is linked to the 3 in water, so let's look around. Duh. Alright. Well, that's something I'll do later. Is it under the bridge? It is. Excuse me, I gotta grab this. What the fuck? You guys are...
Out of my way!
It's been a while since I played Genshin, but... Don't worry, my team's so overpowered, it doesn't matter. Give me all your insignias. Is someone still alive? Oh my god!
You're open! Oni coming through!
Not anymore. A chest!
Can't catch me!
Yib.
Alright! New toys for the boys!
Get this teleport real quick. Yeah. Okay. Away. Go. Sorry. Hydroculus. Must get. What the hell?
Let's roll!
Oh right, these are like you need water for this, I think. Wait a second. Let's get rid of Zhong. Let's put in our... Where is he? Where's that dang water dude? You fuck? Oh, he's like not level 80 yet. Okay, that's why.
The pleasure is all mine.
I need to get on that. Wait, is it not water? I thought it was. Am I wrong about that? Mega beam! Oh, I guess it's something else.
One with the forest!
What is it?
Attaboy!
I know it's something. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I'll worry about it later. I could have sworn it was water. Would it be like the fire? Also, MiHoYo, allow you to switch gadgets in midair.
The stretch of water Delaroche was talking about? It looks really peaceful. Huh? Look, there's some footprints over there.
Let me switch character real quick. I don't want that face floating in the cutscene the whole damn time. Footprints extend all the way into the water.
These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again? Let's look around and see if we can find anything else.
Okay. Something smells like
Wait.
Fremine.
Did you hear something just now?
Yeah, no? Gurgling noises can be heard coming from the water. The noises grow louder and louder until something emerges with a loud splash. Oh, that's Fremine.
Paimon? Traveler?
Fremine?
I'm sorry. I forgot I was still wearing this.
Fremine removes his diving helmet.
Fremine!
Hi.
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp. Thank goodness it was just you wearing your helmet.
Huh? A water imp?
We're investigating a water imp called Thelxie.
Thelxie, you say? How surprising.
Huh? You know that name too? Or do you know someone else is trying to investigate the water imp?
No, I think our situations are probably unrelated.
Then could you tell us about what's going on with you?
Sure, if that's in order. I know the name because of one of my employers. She noticed the clockwork penguins I brought to the workshop and contacted me through the shop's owner. She has commissioned me to make a special toy. Following her request, I've named the toy Thelxie.
Huh? But isn't it a little creepy to name a toy after a water imp? Wait, hold on! Fremine, you never take commissions from other people!
Yeah, but, she made a special request. But out of respect for her privacy, I can't really talk about it. It's alright though. She'll be coming over to check on my progress shortly, and I'll just tell her that you're two of my trustworthy companions. Hearing that, she might be willing to share some information, and you'll be able to continue with your investigation.
Huh. Even though you seem a little cold and reserved sometimes, you're still really considerate. Our target isn't necessarily the water imp, though. We're primarily here to investigate the disappearance of the fish.
The fish?
Fremine nods slightly and seems lost in thought after you tell him about the commission from the Fishing Association. Suddenly his breath catches in his throat.
I think I may have connected the dots. These past few weeks, I've been taking Thelxie for underwater testing every day. The pressure testing makes a lot of noise. So, all that about the disappearing fish? Well, it was probably because of me.
Well, mystery solved.
So that's all it was? That actually makes a lot of sense. Wait, so could that mean the child we heard about who walked into the water was also...
Just Fremine preparing for another day of work?
Yes, I think that's quite likely as well.
Whew. So in the end, it was just Fremine. Paimon spent all this time imagining what a water imp from the fairy tales might look like, and it all turns out to be just a hoax.
I'm sorry. It sounds like I've created a lot of trouble for everyone else as well. I'll try to finish this commission as soon as possible. Once I'm done, the fish should come back.
Yeah, we'd be happy to help. Is there anything we can do?
Thanks for offering. But I can't trouble you any more than I already have.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Didn't you just call us your trustworthy companions?
Yeah,
Companions are all about helping each other, you know?
exactly.
But don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
Eh,
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out, even though we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing. If we tell them now that it was all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back.
yeah, we're just really experienced in this kind of thing. That's all.
Exactly, so if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip.
Is that what you'd like to do as well?
Yeah, I think Paimon's right.
Huh. Alright, I'll trust your judgment. Please follow me. I've made a makeshift camp over there.
Let me see this so-called makeshift. Oh, there's the
I've
penguin!
stored Thelxie in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey, Thelxie, are you there?
Oh my god, it's so adorable. Hey. Does it speak in Morse code?
So that's Fremone's version of Thelxie. It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Thelxie lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Where's Penguin Town?
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Thelxie. Nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
So, can Thelxie talk?
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea. As it stands, Thelxie can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need to get so technical. So basically, you want us to help you complete and install this language module, right?
No.
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Thelxie's motherboard, to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shells and coral, so I can craft a weapon for him.
A
A weapon?
Will Thelxie have to fight?
Mm-hmm. Thelxie will need to be able to charge forward with a weapon in hand, like that brave prince of legend. It's a part of my employer's request.
You okay?
What an imaginative employer. Naming Thelxie after a water imp, but wanting him to look like a prince?
Well, regardless of his role or species, Thelxie's purpose is the same. Just like Pear, he has come to this world to serve as somebody's companion.
You got it, Thelxie.
Whoa, Thelxie just said something again! Could he understand what we were just talking about?
He can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module,
Yeah, we just said
he
this.
still can't quite communicate with us.
That's a pity. But anyway, the most important thing right now is for us to get to work. Maybe let's start by doing some testing on the motherboard. That sounds like something we can do here in the camp.
Sounds good. The motherboard is on my workbench, so please follow me.
Okay. What is it? Let me see this thing. So we're doing motherboard testing now, huh?
Ah, here we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try? It's okay if you don't succeed immediately. I've got a lot of backup boards just in case.
I'll give it a try.
Okay. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Please give the testing a try. The motherboard's on the table there.
Debug motherboard. Oh my god, okay. After pressing use left joystick to assemble the circuit. Okay. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, it didn't turn. There we go. Oh, I just hold X. Oh? No? Oh, I only have 8 circuits. Okay. Ba-ba-da! Perfect. Yay! It did it. Yeah, that's easy.
You're doing well. Just as I expected.
We've taken on a lot of similar tasks before, you know.
Then let's move on to the underwater part. It's just as I mentioned earlier. We're after colorful shells and coral. Oh, speaking of which, you're both already pretty used to Fontaine's underwater environment, right?
We're pretty much experts now.
Okay, that's good. Just let me know if you ever feel uncomfortable. I'll make sure to stay right by your side.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually gonna switch my team if we're going underwater, because I actually have an underwater team. So. And yes, I do have Farina. Actually, I'm gonna switch out. Because Farina is actually really nice to have underwater. Let's just switch you out. She's at the bottom though. I need to really level her up. I'm so lazy.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Okay.
It should be right over there. We'll be able to find something that'll help us with our search. This is it. We call this thing an echoing conch. It can detect special reflection waves in the water to help us with all kinds of underwater exploration and excavation efforts. Here, try it. Did you notice any interesting places? The echoing conch should have detected some just now. Let's go check them out.
Full fathom 5 Thelxie lies. Of his bones are coral made. Weird.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
Oh, hello there.
Fremine, you're back. I thought you might have been out diving.
I'm sorry, Madame d'Estray. I must have kept you waiting. I can report, though, that the construction of Thelxie is going quite smoothly.
There's no rush. I'm your employer, not your supervisor. And these two are...
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame d'Estray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, do you really think so?
Do I look like a fairy too?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps. And I wouldn't have had to trouble Fremine here with this commission.
Obsessed with the tales of water imps?
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't want to just share it willy-nilly.
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe it'll be beneficial for you to learn more about its vision and history. But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all of my troubles on you without your permission. So, would you like to listen to my story?
If I have a choice.
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
Ah, what a lovely little fairy. Then let me think of a way to put my situation into words. I'm sure you're already familiar with the tale of the water imps, right? Simply put, parents came up with a story, painting water imps as scary abductors in an effort to convince their children to stay away from the water. My child is rather special, however. While most other children are terrified of Thelxie, he's infatuated with him.
Infatuated? With a water imp? What a brave soul.
Yes, he told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood. In his mind, instead of singing to abduct children, the water imp actually sang out of a longing for companionship. As a result, he often goes near the water in secret.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer? What a unique way of thinking.
Thank you, little Paimon. He indeed has always stood out from the crowd. He was actually diagnosed with loneliness syndrome when he was only 8 years old.
Loneliness syndrome?
Mm-hmm. It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
Oh god.
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh?
Jeez.
Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
So is this like, I'm sure it's like referring to like a real world disorder. Is it like autism or Down syndrome or something? I don't know what exactly it's trying to point towards. Maybe somewhere in that area, but I don't know.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Thelxie plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of golden Tagalga during the night. Everyone led carefree and blessed lives until the day of Iridescence Parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all of the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. And as for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of the Iridescence Parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all of the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. So the kingdom fell, the king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of the mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. And just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
What do you mean?
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality.
We've established this.
He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy.
Guide his fantasy?
He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book. If we could use this book as a breakthrough for his condition. Here, you can take a look.
Yes.
Ah, so Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin. Oh, he looks so sad.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. However, we'll lead the story to a different ending. One where the Water Imp Prince is eventually able to restore his kingdom with the help of his friends. We'll need to chase away his loneliness and sorrow, and let him perceive a world full of hope again. That's what I mean by guiding his fantasy.
But if we just need to finish the picture book, why does Fremine need to make a Thelxie as well?
Because we need to treat the book's story seriously, as if it's a history of things that have really happened. We'll need to go on a journey like Thelxie, and help him regain his crown and country. But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own. This is why I commissioned Fremine here to craft a Thelxie, and then I'll paint the journey with this Thelxie into the picture book.
Ah, like a stand-in for your son! Paimon's starting to get it now. Oh, you really put a lot of thought into this, Zuria.
Seriously.
Paimon still has one question, though. Where will we be able to find a Water Imp Kingdom?
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains. I've already asked Fremine to research them for me. We'll be able to use one of the ruins as the kingdom.
Oh, so we'll just need to act out a performance of, a brave journey through the Kingdom of Water Imps. As long as we chase away the monsters in the ruins, it'll count as chasing away the monsters in the Water Imp Kingdom, right?
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuria said. We need to take this seriously. And the only way we can take this seriously is if we choose to believe everything that's happening is real.
So we'll be playing it straight? Or, making it a fully immersive experience? Oh, neither of those really sound right. Well, either way, we'll still be able to help, right?
We've got this.
It's all right. There's no need to get that serious. It's not a big deal.
But you just told me
I
to take it
believe in my
seriously.
son.
Make
You
up your
can
mind,
just see
woman.
this as him wanting to stay asleep for a bit longer, because he's so enamored with his dream.
Zuria.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. If we were to look troubled, my son is sure to become anxious as well. I should be heading back right about now to check on my son. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing. Since these two friends were able to help me out, I've made some more progress on Thelxie. I estimate that he should be ready sometime tomorrow.
That's great news. I must thank you all. With that in mind, how about we meet here in 2 days' time to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps?
Sounds good.
All right, everyone. Let's meet again in another 2 days.
You got it.
Zuria sure is a brave and optimistic lady. Fremine, do you think her plan will work out?
Let's discuss that over by the tent. There were a few things that I didn't bring up because the Madame was here.
You got it. Oh, I've already spent more time than planned on the transcription module. The work on Thelxie's body, all of the diving help can still be used as to decipher Thelxie's output signal. It'll probably be unintelligible to everyone else. What a pity. I'm sorry for not being able to give you a voice, Thelxie. Can I talk to Thelxie? I can't. Alright, what's up?
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
If you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves.
Mentally prepare ourselves? For what?
This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right?
I suppose.
I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise Zuria that we'll be optimistic about everything working out?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just...
You know this illness really well.
Ah, so that's why you looked like you knew exactly what she was talking about. Wait, Fremine, don't tell Paimon that you also...
No. Please don't misunderstand. I've never had it. I've just seen many cases of it at the House of the Hearth, back when we lived under the previous director. They say there are many factors surrounding the development of this illness. I've heard everything from hereditary factors and one's state of mind, to environmental factors, and even ley line disorder effects. Some even say it could be caused by contamination from god remains. And from the cases I've seen, there weren't many positive outcomes. In the worst cases, the patient could even pass away.
What? It could get that serious? And here Paimon thought they'd just stop talking as much.
Yeah, that's just the nature of it. So if you'll find it difficult to cope with the worst case scenario, I would prefer that you back out right now. I don't want you to help only to feel like you failed.
Don't worry, I've seen all kinds of strange and difficult things in life.
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of those things too. No matter how hard it might get, we won't be scared.
Yeah.
Really? Then in that case, let's see this real-life fantasy adventure together to the end.
Yeah! But Paimon has a question. If this illness can really be as bad as you've described, then do you really think Zuria's method will be able to help? After all, we'll just be using a toy as Thelxie and some ruins as the Kingdom of Water Imps. The whole adventure will only be turned into a picture book for her son to read.
Well, I think it should be able to do something. To harbor a fantasy means that the child wants to save himself somehow. The only reason he's allowed his dream kingdom to fall is because he's lost control of his heart. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness, we'll be able to change his world. Like helping someone who's lost their voice be able to speak again.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now. Huh. How do you understand all of this so well, Fremine?
Well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds.
So the penguin town you mentioned was...
So you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark!
Suddenly, Fremine pulls out a diving helmet and puts it on his head.
Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys. And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him. So it's not so much that I made Pear, as Pear chose me as his friend.
Fremine, are you sure you're not losing control of your fantasies as well?
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. I just believe that the fairy tale world of my dreams must also exist somewhere. It might just be hidden, which is why it's difficult to see. Or it will only reveal itself at very specific times.
Specific times? Like when you put on your diving helmet?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something. I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things, as if a fairy tale has become reality. It's almost like a sort of miracle.
Really? Like a miracle?
Now I want to try on your helmet too.
Well, if that's in order.
Yep, that's in order.
Hey, now's not the time! Fremine still has Thelxie's weapon to make. We don't want to bother him now.
Right. I still have to collect some tools I'll need to craft the weapon. I've got to finish everything before tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me, Paimon. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for you to try my helmet. Thanks for all of your help. I'll be off for now. Let's meet up here again in 2 days.
Indeedle. Okay. Complete. Part 1. Okay. Oh. It is Morse code, isn't it? I bet you could translate that into something. Okay. So, guess I'll do some of this motherboard translating stuff. Or debugging, rather, sorry. Let's do them all, why not? Immediately connected with a signal path. Okay. So... Yay! Woohoo! Next. Two different circuits involved in one debugging process. Circuit starting points and inputs are the same color. Okay? Okay, I see. Probably go around. Oh no, wait. You have to pass through that thing. Oh no, he doesn't. Just the other guy does. Okay. So, wait, like that. Yay! Next. Okay. Is it that simple? Like. Okay. This has gone for a while. You can use the debug manual to obtain clues about how to set the circuit up. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh wait, nope. So it has to come from there. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so that dude has to come from there, so... like that? But then I can't do this. Maybe you have to come around this way with that. You go that way. Ba-ba-ba! Next. When single pass through and to go switch with a specific color, the branching connection path of direction change to activate this inductive switches this way. Okay. Now, this is getting a little more complicated, I think. So, oh, okay. I mean, it's pretty simple. Maybe it's just an introductory thing, but... Next. Okay. So we can just do this, right? I mean... I feel like he's gonna push it too fast. Yeah, okay. Maybe give him a little bit more running time here. Perfect. Okay. Ooh. Interesting. So this would be like the most like obvious, but I don't think that's gonna really do anything because he'll press the button. Okay, so we want to put the one there. I need more running time on this side because he needs to get to that end first before he presses that button. Probably like this. Wait. Nope. Okay. Maybe it's... Maybe I need to do it for this side as well. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. So what's happening is... Maybe it's the other way around. Oh, oh, sorry. Oh, no! Needs more time, I guess. That works. There you go. Perfect. Right. Okay. It's like I'm playing Children of Silent Town all over again. I mean, obviously that path needs to be there. This is face value. That looks like that's what the path should be, but I don't even know what that will do. Okay, so it stops him. Okay, simply, he just needs to get there faster. There you go. Oh no! Okay, it's too fast. So this is like a runway right here. I need to give him all the time he needs to get to the end before he pushes the button, so... Ba-ba-ba! Okay. Oh, that's it. I did them all. Can I accept all my rewards? Yes. Stuff. Stuff! Stuff! More stuff! Okay. So that's completed. Alright, so let's go seashell diving, or seashell scouring, salvaging, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Teleport there. Okay, good. Okay. Some materials require xenomatic phantom aberrant abilities to collect. Okay. Show me where they are. Do I need to kill this guy? Oh, wait. Give it. Okay. Where's the last one? There it is. Oh. How dare you guys? That's right, that's what you need to break those green things. Is that little water ability. I probably can get it on the surface sometimes. Okay, that one's done. Where's the next one? Oopsies. Alright. And completed. Next is over here. Oh no! Man, did I kill all of them? Holy crap. Alright. Oh, it actually shows on the minimap too, I didn't realize that. Raph! Ah! Alright. Like that, sorry. Alright, I'll do that event later. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I have to murder you. Oh, fuck. Yeah. There's one right here. It's about right. Pop. Wait, what? Pop? Pop, there we go. That's why I like Farina, because she shortens the cooldown on those abilities. That's really fucking nice. Alright, guess that's it for that. Alright, so that's complete. Purgation Counterstrike. But I have to continue the story, so okay. Let's get to the surface and wait 2 days. Just want to do it on the surface. Okay. Alright then. Time to wait 2 days. And that should be good enough. The time travels on. Okay.
They've finally come to meet up with Zuria. Let's head over to Fermine's camp right away.
You got it, Poyman.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
Zuria, Fremine, we're here!
Hello.
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be.
Thelxie.
Hey, Thelxie!
Oh my god, he's got a sword and shield now. Look at him, he's so glorious.
Oh, Thelxie's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Remine.
We helped too.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown? You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Consider it done.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Yes.
Please wait a moment.
Damn it.
I was just thinking, since Thelxie has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
What should we draw on the page?
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thelxie's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions.
Wow.
Anything else?
Don't forget to add some color.
Color. Ah, color, yes, that's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful. Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Thelxie most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
Scare
I'm
me.
sure he is, Zuria. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Thelxie's fantastic adventures begin now!
Let's do it. Princess Country. After some time, you arrive at the shore above the Underwater Kingdom of the Water Imps. Underwater Kingdom of the Water Imps. It's almost like a tongue twister. Rockabye baby, seaweed on top. When the flow combs, the cradle will rock.
Look! Those are materials.
Sorry, Paimon, I guess I got too close. I don't know what happened there. Materials for crowns, which I think she was saying. There it is.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water.
Whoa!
God damn
Is
it.
that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
Yeah. The beautiful Kingdom of Water Imps is at hand. Warriors, together with Prince Thelxie, reclaim it from the monsters occupying it. Okay, let's bring in, I guess, our smooshing team for maximum smoosage. I'll actually bring in, what is your name again? God, I can't remember your freaking name. Yeah, whatever. Nevelette, that's what it is. God. There's so many characters now. Getting all these names straight in my head is so difficult. I'm terrible with names to begin with, so... Okay.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining.
This is the Kingdom of Water Imps, Paimon, not ruins.
Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's
Slap!
Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imps' colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
It's okay. It's fantasy time now.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Final Fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode!
She becomes like an adult form.
Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince Thelxie, your divine highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Or LARPing.
Oh, reclaiming your glory? Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Did you break character, Paimon?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
Beep, boop, 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 beep.
My gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
All thanks to the power of Goddess Paimon.
Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
Thank you, Paimon. Oh, Jesus! Oh, use Prince Thelxie's Water Imp's Chanson to defeat opponents more easily. After using this skill, Thelxie must charge up before being able to use it again. Okay.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called... Hilly Churros of the Deep.
Frost is coming!
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
Let's roll! Can't see? So, I'll uproot you!
Excuse me?
Bam! It's showtime!
We're under attack again. It's a Lawatro of the deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Divinitro of the deep would pose no threat to him.
Alright, get him! Wow! Alright, do the final blow. Whoopia! Good job, Thelxie.
It's finally over. So have we defeated the evil monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thelxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time. And you too, Thelxie, my child.
Sure.
Thelxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thelxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the Kingdom of Water Imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
Okay. Do I get to see the pictures?
Zarya and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book.
You just want to see someone draw kind as Paimon.
Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
Is this foreshadowing?
The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal!
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no, the crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa, the pages are beautiful! Zarya is really talented at drawing.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zarya. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay?
Sounds good to me.
And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
Bye. Just gets mauled by Haley Charlie. Oh, fuck. Shit. What are we gonna tell her son?
Alright, it's about
I was like,
time
how long
we
is it
start
gonna...
heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Just holding on that shot for a very long time.
Yeah, I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Reminy's really dedicated.
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that, it might be because...
Because what?
It's because I hope...
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
Am I turning red?
Don't tease Fremine, Paimon.
Alright. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Okay, thank you. See you in 2 days.
See ya.
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
I mean, I don't want to draw any conclusions, but is he the child? Alright, so what's this? What's this, like, combats? No? Okay. Oh. Yep, it is. It's just domains. Okay. Charge into the layer. Alright. I gotta do these. Okay. Big baddie score multiplier. Let's do it. Should be easy enough. I could use those trial characters, but yeah, you know what? Why not? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay. I never get to show you guys other characters because I just don't have them leveled up, and I suck at shit. So. Card type is okay. Okay. Let's do it.
Another test subject.
Dance with the wings!
Can't run!
This may hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom! Grow! Dissipate! Well...
Attaboy! Who wants some of this?
Don't be
I'll settle this! Follow my strength! All eyes on me!
Dance with me!
This may turn out a good audience.
We're coming through!
Careful.
Attaboy!
Dance with me!
It's showtime!
You can't run!
Committed to memory.
Oopsies.
Dance with the waves. Our bond is strong. Out of my way. Take yourself to home.
That's this!
Oh, coming through! Let's roll!
Dance with me! Care for a dance?
This dance is for you.
Dance with me!
I'll settle this. Grow.
The show's only...
Okay. I don't know how good that was. Oh, 6K is what I need. Okay. Oof. Alright. No healer still, so I'll just... Wait, what was the thing? Sorry, I just skipped over that. Thunderous Loop. Here it is. Yeah, okay.
Shine down!
Get with me.
Scatter!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Out of my way. Our bond is strong.
Attaboy! It's showtime! Flicker, a process of elimination.
Lightning terrified.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Scatter!
Get with me. I'll settle this.
Let's roll! Who wants some of this? The process of elimination.
Our bond is strong. Out of my way. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Defract. It's showtime. Let's roll.
Boom. Okay, very easy. Next. Ooh, okay. Actually, is my Wanderer better? No. I didn't see him. Oh, he's about the same. I can't tell. I'll just use the... don't have a healer still, so I'll just... But just give me a healer, I'm just gonna put Kuki in, because she's too broken, so... Oh, sorry, I keep doing that. It's a whirlwind field with princess eccentric alien opponents with the area. Okay. Cool. Okay.
That's close enough.
Squall and Fury.
Lucky today.
Bow your head.
Where do you think you're?
Lightning terrified.
Shit.
Be sanctified.
Damn you.
Settle down.
There! Who wants some of this?
Lucky today.
Let's roll!
Behold. Upon the gale.
Your coming was foretold.
The time is back.
For the eternal oasis. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad.
Wretched vermin.
There! Oh, coming through!
Fine. Some target practice.
Get with me. I'll settle this.
Be sanctified.
Stretch your wings and raise a storm. Where do you think you're going?
Settle down.
The wind rises.
How amusing.
Oh, shit, I'm not gonna win this. Oh, I'm gonna lose. No! Damn. That was not good enough for that one. Damn. Yeah. Okay. This will bring me my not fucking around team. Oh, sorry. Try that again.
Order guide you.
Who wants some of this? That's following up.
New punch.
Attaboy!
I will have order.
Unsightly insects.
It's showtime! Let's roll!
Lucky today. This is order. Silence. Be sanctified.
Behold.
Your coming was foretold.
some of this. Let's roll.
Gather. Settle down.
Some target
Let the
practice.
mighty be humble. Order guide you.
Attaboy! It's showtime!
Stretch your wings and raise a storm!
Bam! That's close enough.
Wretched vermin.
Damn, I can't fucking do it. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just keep moving on. If I just chose my own characters, it wouldn't be so fucking dumb. Oh yeah, let's get one more shot. I'm just gonna pick my own team, because fuck this stupid shit. Just trying to be flashy, but it's not being enough, so...
The bond is strong and shroud.
Lucky today. I will have order.
Oh, coming through!
God, I hate archers, because they just spread them out so much.
Out of my way.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Stabilize.
Who wants some of this? That's following order.
New punch.
Dissipate.
This is order.
It's showtime!
Your coming was foretold.
Attaboy!
And Shroud, I hear everything.
Stand with me. I'm getting sick of this game. I'm getting sick. Don't let go away.
I will have order.
Oh, coming through!
Fine. Some target practice. Stretch your wings and raise a storm!
The bond is strong.
One with the force. Let's nip that in the bud.
Jesus, I still can't do it. Guys just have so much health.
It's showtime!
Yeah, so much health.
Your coming was foretold.
Bam!
Yeah, whatever. Fuck this stupid crap. Alright. It's so difficult to beat that. Max HP, receive 20 less damage. Okay.
Time to shine.
Another job.
Stand with me. Out of my way.
The tides beckon you. Have a little tape.
Dissipate. I'll settle this. Let the world come alive.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Out of my way. Time to shine.
Let's roll! Oni coming through!
Shower me with praise. Let the world come along.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Let my name echo in
Yeah, I'm kicking this one's ass though.
Bow your head. Another job. Let the mighty be humble. A little taste. Silence.
I get 12k for that one. Jesus. That other one is just really difficult. Alright. Reyna kicks ass. I really level her up. Just because, like, she just gives so many, like, supportive buffs. It's stupid. She's like the ultimate support character.
Strike a pose! Let the world come on! Our bond is strong. Lightning?
Way now. Have a seat. Oh, coming through.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo and stand with me. Out of my way!
Get a little chilly. Who wants some of this? Attaboy! Let's begin. Have a safe.
Strike a pose!
Oh no!
Let the world come on! Our bond is strong. I'll settle
Yeah,
this.
I keep mashing all the buttons.
It's showtime!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo!
Stay cool. Face your...
Out of my way!
A moment, please. Let's roll! Who wants some of this? Bam!
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Have a safe trip.
I'll settle this. Dissipate!
Let's roll! Oni!
These are fun. I love these. Okay, well, I'll do that one later. I guess I gotta try one more time. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so let me see. I just don't like the Wanderer. I don't like his playstyle. So, let's do. So it's all about AOE attacks, huh? Maybe doing like you. Maybe Kazuha instead, and then him. Let me actually use my Neverlet. If I could find him. God, I forgot he's 70. Which means he may not be that much better. But, I don't know. Yeah, let's give that a shot. I don't have a healer this time, but I should be fine. Let's try it.
That's close enough.
Hunting.
As one with wind and cloud.
Escape.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Feeling lucky today?
Be still. Mind the deluge.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call into the wind. That's following up.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Your coming was foretold. One with nature. One with wind and cloud.
Bow your head.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Some target practice.
Silence.
Damn it.
One with nature.
I'm not trying to go anywhere. You keep knocking me around. Stop.
Bam! It's showtime!
Shit.
Spread your wings and raise a storm!
The wind knows me. Tip clouds high.
Where do you think you're going?
Kamisato up. Suyu!
Settle down.
Oh, you're so tough. Like, fucking die. Damn it. Stop it.
Let's roll!
Into the wind.
No! Kid! Fuck this one. She just kept slapping you around with her stupid tornado. Fuck, that sucked.
That's
Doing so well, too.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
mind the deluge.
Switch.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
That's following up.
Feeling lucky today?
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Be sanctified.
That's close enough.
Feeling lucky today?
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Let the mighty be humbled.
For the eternal oasis.
I almost have to R-talk
Is
to
that
this
all you
bitch because I
want
hate
some of
her.
this?
She just has so much fucking help. Attack her, God.
Attaboy!
Stop interrupting me. I don't just attack him.
Be sanctified.
Hate that whore. God, she's still not dead.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Be still. Mind the deluge.
Settle down.
Spread your wings and raise a storm!
Let's roll!
Where do you
I
think
just gotta kill this lady. Gotta kill her. Damn it! Every time! Yes. Come on, I can do it! Okay, maybe you're pointless. Hold on a sec. Let's back up. 1 sec. Shit, why is this one so much harder than all the other ones combined? Okay, it's just like they just that one lady does not die, no matter how much you pump into her bitch ass. She just keeps going. Like, even Artaki, it takes like nearly entire ultimate to kill that one person. Alright. Oh, I didn't bring Kaza. Damn it, what the hell am I doing? I got fumbled. Okay. So, Kazuha. You. Nevelette. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting he's down here. God, I need to... He was really good at, like, just, like, continual AoE stuff. Let's just do you. Maybe this will do it. I don't know.
The time
That's close enough.
Feeling lucky today?
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Feeling humbled.
today. The wind knows me. Clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature. Enshroud.
Lightning terrified! Dead with
Bow your head.
I hear everything.
The tides beckon.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. That's below.
Silence.
I'm getting sick of this.
That hurts.
Ah, damn it.
The wind knows me.
Damn, let me switch fucking.
out of my way!
God, I hate that whore, man. She's such a annoying bitch.
Uproot you. Time to go. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. That hurts.
God, stop that shit. It's hitting me right when I get out.
Enshroud. Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. I hear everything.
Be sanctified. Silence.
Finally, did it.
The wind knows me. One with wind and cloud.
Settle down.
Yeah, jeez. Okay, I did it. Ow. So difficult. I suppose because that just that one enemy. Okay. And one enemy is just a bitch and a half. Alright, has it been 2 days yet? I'm getting kind of tired of this. Oh, yeah, permanent. Yeah. Well, I already had them, but... okay. Thelxie badges. Oh, hold on. Thelxie's adventures. Alright, so we just gotta wait 2 days. I can do that in the water room. I need to take a long drink, man. I'm sorry I got angry there. I was just getting annoyed because I was getting like... Every time there was a slight vulnerable moment, they would just beat the ass out of her. It's annoying. If only you could have just more characters in your team.
Today's the final day of Thelxie's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Fremine at his camp.
In Deedles. Okay.
Hey, Fremine! Thelxie! We're here!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Hi, Thelxie.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of...
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
Are you sure?
Yeah, really?
100% sure.
Okay.
I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lascaux. Lascaux de Stray.
Wait, Lascaux de Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago. Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Lascaux d'Estray? Zuria d'Estray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Seems like we need to pay a visit to the Destray house.
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
So, there's no, he's not sleeping, huh? He's doing the deep sleep. He's not doing the normal sleep like everybody else. Ooh, okay, let's go up to the house, I guess. I don't have to teleport for that place. Damn. Oh, we're at the walk. You guys are going to have to deal with it. Because I'm not going to cut it because I'm too lazy. I don't know what those guys are so angry about. Hey, Zuria, are you alright?
Excuse us. Is anyone here? Is this Madame d'Estray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest.
Oh no.
Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
Who is the patient? The door opens after a brief moment of silence. Man walks out with a confused look
This
in
is
his
the
face.
residence of Zuria d'Estray, and I am Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lascaux did have that illness once upon a time, but well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends by any chance?
You informed the doctor of all that's happened the past few days between some breaks of silence.
So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then, all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although, they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
So, how is Zuria now?
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do!
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do?
I'm panicking.
I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
The doctor quickly retrieves the book and hands it to Fremine.
Yes, this is it.
We still need to finish the adventure in the picture book.
That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria. So we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again.
We'll have to give it a try.
There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Indeed. Where's I gonna steal the shell? Oh. The sea goddess hath rung his knell. Ding dong, hark! Now I hear them. Ding dong bell. Okay. Oh, there's a thingy. Oh, let me get that teleport first. I move on. Probably get the teleport out at some point. Okay, now where's that damn thing? I want it. Miraculous. It was this direction, wasn't it? Oh. Get me up in you. Get me up in there. I don't even care anymore. I've lost interest. I don't know where it went. Excuse me, excuse me. Assaulting the Water Imp Kingdom once more. Evil never sleeps and has secretly smuggled away the crown that rightfully belongs to Prince Thelxie. Warriors, defeat the abominable thieves to take back Thelxie's crown. Okay. Will do. I actually really liked that team I had earlier. That was a fucking disgusting team. Yeah, we'll bench Arataki for a while. Why not? I just want to try out this new team. It's actually pretty fun. Plus, they'll probably give me Fremine as well, so... one that I can actually use, because my Fremine sucks.
Again. This is the final part of Thelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure. And then she'll be able to recover, right everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Don't copy me. Alright.
Be careful, brave adventurers! Here comes the evil monster that stole the crown!
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no one here! Prince Thelxie looks stronger than ever today! We must be going all out!
Stand with me! Out of my way!
And Shroud!
We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness!
Getting here! There!
The wind knows me.
Our bond is strong!
Can't see? I hear everything. Keep up.
Going under!
Damn it.
Frost is coming! Getting gear! There!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Lightning shout!
Silence!
There's a lot of shit going on.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me.
Okay.
Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book.
Jeez.
But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Zuria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zuria.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child.
Oh, nice.
Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
What is Thelxie saying?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Rene walks up to you and pulls out his diving helmet before placing it on your head. It's not working. I love you, Maman. So that's what Thelxie is saying.
Maman loves you too.
Oh.
But I love you more, Maman.
Oh, wow. Wait, what is this?
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Don't force it.
Thank you, Maman.
Dear.
Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
Well then. 3 days later at Fremene's camp.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Fremene! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it!
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If at some point in the future you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
So perhaps fantasy is not just fantasy after all.
But what else could it be?
I don't know.
A descent of the
Drugs.
fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
What? That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Alright. I think that's it. Well then. Well, that was a lovely and heartwarming story. I think I got everything, so I get to look through the book, I guess. Well, I guess that's... Huh. Okay. Well. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever. Anyways, thank you all for joining. I will see you guys later. And more stuff. I don't know. I'm still kind of like thinking about what just happened. It's kind of clouding my mind. But, alright. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye. See ya.